Hello, today I'm installing the Mazon ceiling fan by Harbor Breeze. The Mazon is a 44-inch fan, which makes it perfect for small rooms or rooms with low ceilings. Right, a couple of notes before we get started. Please make sure that your electricity is turned off at the breaker box and at your wall switch. If you're not comfortable working with electricity, please contact your licensed electrician. Also, if replacing the ceiling fan, it's most likely that your outlet box is acceptable for fan support. But if you're replacing a light fixture with a ceiling fan, it's best to double check just to make sure that your box is actually noted acceptable for fan support. Alright, let's get started. Okay, first thing we want to do is open up our instruction manual and make sure that all our pieces are accounted for. We have our mounting plate, we have our fan motor, we have our trim ring, we have our blade, 3 of them, we have our enhance plate, 3 of them, we have our light plate, we have our light fixture, here we go, we have our bulb, 75 watts, we have our glass, we have our remote pack, and we also have a hardware pack, which includes our wire nuts and our blade screws. Also, a couple of tools we're going to need to get started are our Phillips screwdriver, some electrical tape, and of course our ladder. Alright, let's get started.
To install the mounting bracket, first remove and save the 2 screws located in your outlet box. To install the mounting bracket, make sure the side with the 2 rubber pads is facing towards the ceiling. Then feed the house wires through the center hole of the mounting bracket and align the slots of the mounting bracket with the screw holes of the outlet box. With the mounting bracket in position, insert the 2 screws that were removed and saved from the outlet box through the slots in the mounting bracket. Make sure to completely tighten both screws using a Phillips head screwdriver. Before hanging the fan, you'll note that there are 4 screws located on the mounting bracket. You'll first begin by removing and saving 2 screws on opposite sides of the mounting bracket. Then loosen, but do not remove, the 2 remaining screws. Next, you'll place the trim ring over the canopy, making sure that the tabs are facing towards the ceiling. Prior to wiring, hang the fan on the hook provided on the mounting bracket. Make sure to use the standard screw hole and place that on the hook. Do not use the J slot of the canopy, as it might fall. Do not leave the fan unattended while it is hanging. Connect the green ground wire from the mounting bracket with the bare copper wire from the house. Secure the connection using an included plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. Next, connect the black wire from the fan with the black or hot wire from the house supply. Complete the connection using an included plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. The last connection is connecting the fan white wire with the house white wire. Twist those two strands together and secure the connection using a plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. There are two J slots on the canopy that will align with the two screws that were loosened in the mounting bracket. To hang the fan, remove the fan from the hook and align the J slots with the loosened screws. Then push the ceiling fan up and twist to engage those two J slots. With the fan in position, use the two screws that were removed and saved. Insert one screw into the standard screw hole of the canopy and completely tighten using a Phillips head screwdriver. Repeat the process for the other standard screw. Once those two screws are in and completely tighten the two loosened screws that are in the J slots. The trim ring is easy to install since it uses tabs that lock into position in the slots in the canopy. This demonstration is just showing how the trim ring locks in place using those tabs and slots. To attach the trim ring, make sure the tabs are aligned with the slots in the canopy and simply push it towards the ceiling to lock in place. Before installing the blades, you'll need to remove the three motor stops. These three rubber pieces are pre-assembled with the fan to make sure that the fan doesn't move during shipment. Simply pull the rubber motor stops out and discard. Then, attach the blades to the fan, making sure that the label of the fan blade that says "this side up" is facing towards the ceiling. Then insert the blade through the slot in the flywheel. Align the three holes of the blade with the three holes in the bottom of the motor assembly. Once the blade is inserted, use the enhance plate to secure the blade in place. Align the holes of the enhance plate with the holes in the blades and use a blade attachment screw to secure the blade. Use a Phillips head screwdriver to completely tighten all three screws. Repeat this process for the two remaining screws and the two remaining blades. Once all three blades are installed, double check to make sure that all screws are completely tight. The light pan attaches to the fan using two keyhole slots and a standard screw hole. There are three screws that are pre-assembled on the fan's black bracket at the bottom of the motor. Begin by removing and saving one screw, and then loosen but do not remove the two remaining screws. Next, feed the wires from the bottom of the fan through the center hole in the light kit plate. Align the keyhole slots with the screws that were loosened in the black bracket of the fan, and then twist to engage those two screws. Then use the screw that was removed and saved and insert that into the standard screw hole of the light kit pan and secure it with a Phillips head screwdriver. Completely tighten this screw and then tighten the two remaining screws. Next, connect the molded adapter plug from the fan with the molded adapter plug from the light kit pan. Align the arrows on the plugs and push together to make the connection. The molded adapter plugs will clip into place once the connection is made. Next, remove the protective bag covering the light kit wires. The light kit attaches to the fan the same way that the light kit pan attaches, using one standard screw and two keyhole slots. These holes will align with the 3 screws in the bottom of the light kit pan. Remove and save one screw, and then loosen but do not remove the 2 remaining screws. Connect the light kit to the fan using the plastic connectors. Connect the black wire from the light kit to the blue wire from the fan and press till they snap together. Then connect the white wire from the light kit to the white wire from the fan and press those until they snap together. Align the keyhole slots of the light kit with the 2 screws that were loosened in the light kit pan, then twist to engage those screws. Then use the screw that was removed and saved and align that with the screw hole in the light kit. Completely tighten using a Phillips head screwdriver, and then completely tighten the 2 remaining screws. Install the included bulb by screwing it into the socket. The glass bowl attaches to the light kit using 3 flat areas of the glass bowl that align with 3 dimples in the light kit. Align the flat areas with the dimples, push the glass shade up, and then screw to lock in place. The remote control includes a wall cradle to store the remote when not in use. To install the wall cradle onto the wall, remove the screw cover from the center of the wall cradle. Then use the 2 included screws to attach the cradle to the wall. Then reinstall the screw cover into the center of the wall cradle. Before using the remote, you'll need to install the battery. Remove the battery compartment cover and install the battery according to the diagram inside the battery compartment. Then replace the battery compartment cover. The fan speed is controlled by the remote. Press 1, 2, or 3 to cycle through low, medium, and high speeds. The light is controlled using the center button of the remote. Press and release this button to turn the fan's light on or off. Press and hold this button to utilize the dimming function. It will cycle through bright to dim to bright again. Simply release when your desired brightness is achieved. Press the fan off button to turn the fan off. The remote includes settable dip switches to avoid possible interference with other remote controls in your house. To set the dip switches, start with the fan power off at the wall switch or the breaker box, then remove the battery compartment cover and set your dip switches to your choice of up and down. Return power to the fan at the breaker box and wall switch, and within 30 seconds, press and hold the Learn button for 1 second. Once the pairing is successful, your light will blink twice. Airflow direction is controlled by the reverse switch located on the light kit pan. Switch left creates a downward airflow for the warmer months, and switch right creates an upward airflow for the cooler months. The installation is now complete. Time to enjoy your new ceiling fan. If you found this video helpful, click the like button down below or subscribe to the channel. That will help other people find the video as well. And as always, we hope you have a fantastic day.